treatment of absolute black. The penumbra is where I have chosen to stack my hours, my ambitions, my careful devotions. The penumbra has its own quality of air, a specific temperature, a particular wear, that those in full daylight can't feel or detect. It demands a refinement of sense and respect for degrees of illumination most rush past. Penumbra, the shadow between light and dark, the partial eclipse leaving its beautiful mark. I choose the half shadow, I choose the between. Penumbra, the loveliest place I have been. The creatures that share it are similarly tuned to the frequency there, to the shadow tuned sensibility of those who can't bear the extremes of the spectrum, the bright or the bare darkness of midnight, with nothing to soften. Penumbra, the shadow between light and dark, the partial eclipse leaving its beautiful mark. I choose the half shadow, I choose the between. Penumbra, the loveliest place I have been. The eclipse is my architecture, the moon moving precisely across the afternoon sun to create the shadow I need to think and to breathe and to quietly read the text that the daylight makes difficult to see. So leave me my penumbra, leave me my shade, the partial eclipse that the universe made. For those of us built for the in-between state, I'm neither the darkness nor light at the gates. I'm the beautiful, livable shadow between. Penumbra, the shadow between light and dark, the partial eclipse leaving its beautiful mark. I choose the half shadow, I choose the between. Penumbra, the loveliest place I have been.
Become a member. Join our circle of shadows, pay less than $1 a month. Help us grow, join now.
The veil whispers secrets. Embrace the eternal night.
Draws out circles in salt on the stone. Each grain plays with purpose, each ring not alone, but nested inside the next, smaller to wide. A cosmology mapped on the cold inside of the cellar she chose as her permanent church. The salt came from oceans she'd never once seen, but tasted in memory the spaces between. The lives she had gathered across the long years. The salt held the mineral record of tears that something enormous had wept into blue. The salt which is drawing her circles at night. Each grain is a word and each word is a rite. She seals all the darkness inside the white ring. The salt which is listening. The salt which is king. From the doorway as she worked the floor, her fingers precise in the dark, nothing more than candlelight guiding the geometry there. She did not look up, she was past being aware of anything living, observing her work. She's drawing her circles at night. Each grain is a word and each word is a rite. She seals all the darkness inside the white ring. The salt which is listening. The salt which is king. Finished, she stood in the centering still, and something descended like cold on a hill. At the last light of autumn, a pressure and weight of something that answered the salt and the state of absolute concentration she'd built. She dissolved all the circles, come morning with broom. The salt swept to nothing, the cold of the room, returning to ordinary cellar and stone. She left without speaking and went up alone to the daylight she wore, like a costume and left. The salt which is drawing her circles at night. Each grain is a word and each word is a rite. She seals all the darkness inside the white ring. The salt which is listening. The salt which is king.
language precise, each pluck of the quill like a sliver of ice, delivered directly to the inner ear's bone. It did not sustain, it released and was gone. Each note independent, each note its own dying.
The last one remaining was kept in a room where no concert happened, no audience's bloom of applause ever reached it. It sat in the cold
of a minor museum, too tired and too old to maintain the pretense of relevance well. Elegy for the last harpsichord,
cold and precise.
Your music is made from the
thinnest of ice.
Each note is a fracture,
each phrase is a thought.
Elegy for the last harpsichord. Beautiful flaw. Beautiful flaw. I played it alone in the museum at dusk, the god having left me to candlelight's husk of illumination.
The last of the day,
the harpsichord gave
what it always would say
to anyone willing to press its cold keys. Elegy for the last harpsichord,
cold and precise.
Your music is made from the
thinnest of ice.
Each note is a fracture,
each phrase is a thought.
Elegy for the last harpsichord. Beautiful flaw.
It made was the rooms without heat, of candlelit banquets and wax in the fleet, attention of dancers who moved and forgot.
The harpsichord playing the center of what
they called entertainment,
but meant something more. I left it still ringing the emptied hall, the last overtone climbing the wall to where it dissolved in the plaster and dark. The harpsichord settled back into its star, and patient waiting for the next willing hands. Elegy for the last harpsichord,
cold and precise.
Your music is made from the
thinnest of ice.
Each note is a fracture,
each phrase is a thought.
Elegy for the last harpsichord. Beautiful flaw. Beautiful flaw. sorrows in glass-fronted cases, each one given posture and eyes in the traces of life at its most concentrated and still. She gave every grief the particular skill, a form that prevented its further decay. The first one she mounted was small and quite young, a childhood's loss barely begun. She posed at mid-flight with its wings barely spread, not soaring exactly but not fully dead, suspended between what she'd had and what followed. The grief taxidermist, preserving the pain.
She fills every cavity, seals every vein.
Her cases line walls, from the floor to the ceiling.
The grief taxidermist, making sorrow feel real.
Case held something heavy and slow,
A grief of full adulthood,
a grief that would grow.
too large for most cases, but she had expanded the glass and the wood until nothing was stranded outside the frame. Nothing too vast to be kept.
The grief taxidermist, preserving the pain.
She fills every cavity, seals every vein.
Her cases line walls, from the floor to the ceiling.
The grief taxidermist, making sorrow feel real.
Her clients came quietly
And left the same way.
each one carrying something
They couldn't display.
in the ordinary rooms of their ordinary lives,
She took what they brought her with needles and knives,
of extraordinary gentleness.
working all night.
The cases they carried away were not lighter
But something about them was clearer and brighter.
in definition.
The edges more known
She charged only what grief could afford.
and alone.
She continued her art
In the house at the end,
the grief taxidermist, preserving the pain.
she fills every cavity, seals every vein.
Her cases line walls, from the floor to the ceiling.
The grief taxidermist, making sorrow feel real.
grew only at night, the ones that the daylight would bleach and make white, and ordinary stripped of their dark complexity. She worked by the moon with the perplexity of shadow and silver, informing each press. The moonflower went first, its great white face flat between pages of vellum, its pale habitat reduced to two
The essence
dimensions
stirs
and
within the
dried to
vial.
remain.
By the shadowed moon awaken,
refusing to feign.
let the
close
arcane
postured
light
daylight
reveal its secrets.
had always required. Midnight herbarium, dark flowers pressed flat, the garden of evening distilled into that cold archive of blossoms that daylight won't keep. Midnight herbarium, beautiful sleep. Black hellebore followed, its petals like night, translated to petal, to botanical rite, of darkness made visible, darkness made still. She pressed it with reverence and considerable skill. Between pages she'd chosen for their weight and their white. Midnight herbarium, dark flowers pressed flat, the garden of evening distilled into that cold archive of blossoms that daylight won't keep. Midnight herbarium, beautiful sleep. The herbarium grew through the years of her work, each page a new darkness, each shadow a quirk of botanical character pressed into form. The archive of night flowers, safe from the storm of morning that came every day without fail. I found the herbarium after she'd gone, the pressed flowers still holding their darkness and drawn detail so precise that the smell of the night still lived in the pages, still managed the slight exhalation of everything gathered in dark. Midnight herbarium, dark flowers pressed flat, the garden of evening distilled into that cold archive of blossoms that daylight won't keep. Midnight herbarium, beautiful sleep.
Rise and bow before your eternal sovereign.
He asks for the coin that is placed on the tongue, or beneath the cold eyelid of everyone young and old who arrives at the edge of his river. He takes it without thanks, a practiced receiver of payment for services rendered in dark. The river he crosses has no other name than the crossing itself.
The veil between worlds thins. Spirits heed my call. The bones whisper of shadows. Let the ritual awake.
Direction of current, the one-sided shore that opens on something too vast to explore by any returning and still breathing traveler. The ferryman's wage is the coin of the dead, the currency minted from all that was said and left unsaid, crossing the ultimate stream. The ferryman's wage is darker than dream. I stood at the bank in the hour before dawn. The mist on the water, the far shore withdrawn into something
The veil
that
is
far
thin tonight. I feel the pull of
distance made
shadows
strange.
awaken with
He
me.
arrived without sound at the edge of his range and regarded me carefully, hand extended. The ferryman's wage is the coin of the dead, the currency minted from all that was said and left unsaid, crossing the ultimate stream. The ferryman's wage is darker than dream. I had no coin ready, no payment prepared, and something in his ancient face showed that he cared not at all for my readiness, only the fact of my standing there at the bank, the exact position of those who have finished their business above. He waited, I turned from the water and walked back through the mist to the world where I talked and breathed and continued and carried the weight of the moment at the river, the ferryman's weight, the coin I still owe him for standing too close. The ferryman's wage is the coin
The inventor had built a machine for the dead. Its brass arms extended, its mechanisms fed by springs wound so tight they would tremble with need to release into contact, to finally concede the space between living and gone was mechanical. The cabinet stood on 4 legs of dark oak, its interior lined in the velvet that spoke of devotion to something between art and science. The inventor stood back in a posture of reliance on everything rational failing completely. Clockwork séance, machinery of grief, the gears of the dead offering strange relief. The springs unwind slowly across the divide. The clockwork séance with nothing to hide. They wound up the mechanism at midnight precisely, the springs tensing inward so tightly, so nicely, compressed that the cabinet hummed like a throat. The plan shape began moving, the arms taking note of something the springs had invited to speak. Clockwork séance, machinery of grief, the gears of the dead offering strange relief. The springs unwind slowly across the divide. The clockwork séance with nothing to hide.
The veil whispers secrets. Embrace the eternal night.
The messages came in a language of taps, the brass arms recording them, filling the gaps between the living and gone with a rational bridge that somehow worked better than theories rich of explanation could logically claim. They dismantled the cabinet after the last and longest transmission from someone long past had finally wound down to the final spring side. The inventor grew old without asking the why of what the machine had accomplished that night. Clockwork séance, machinery of grief, the gears of the dead offering strange relief. The springs unwind slowly across the divide. The clockwork séance with nothing to hide.
reads what the skeleton carries in code. The story of everything carried a note. By the body to gravity, labor and time. She reads every hairline, fracture, each rhyme of pathology pressed into calcium white. Skeleton speaks in a language precise.
The bone reader translating sorrow to ice.
I brought her the bones that I found in the field. Behind the old farmhouse so carefully peeled. From the soil by the frost of an unusual spring. She held them and told me the whole everything of who they had been in a language of form. The bone reader kneels with a patient remains.
She reads every fracture, she reads every stain.
The skeleton speaks in a language precise.
The bone reader translating sorrow to ice.
A woman, she said, of considerable years, who'd worked with her hands and had carried the fears of something that bent at the spine and the shoulder, who'd borne several children and grown slowly older in a body that worked until working was done. She returned all the bones to their order and wrapped them carefully, lovingly, everyone mapped back to its place as though return to the ground required the same careful attention she'd found. In the reading, the bones went back knowing they'd spoken. The bone reader kneels with a patient remains.
She reads every fracture, she reads every stain.
The skeleton speaks in a language precise.
The bone reader translating sorrow to ice. Invisible stars and the light that travels for centuries, crossing the night to reach us. There is something we cannot name, together.
This room, through flesh and through bone and through grief and through wound, through everything solid and liquid and gas, through memory, marble and cold looking glass. It does not acknowledge our instruments' reach. Him to the dark matter, invisible mass, the gravity holding the cosmos in glass. We sing to the dark that we cannot perceive. Him to the dark matter, the only true creed. I think of the love that moves similarly through the walls of the heart that refuse to imbue their ordinary surfaces with the fact of what moves beneath them, the invisible pact of gravity holding two bodies in orbit. Him to dark matter, invisible mass, the gravity holding the cosmos in glass. We sing to the dark that we cannot perceive. Him to the dark matter, the only true creed. The physicists work at the edge of their craft to weigh what is absent, to measure the draft of something that isn't but bends everything near. Its non-presence making the visible veer from the path it would take without that dark pull. So I hem what I cannot directly perceive, but know by its influence, know by the weave of everything visible bending its way. The dark matter moves through my grief every day, holding the scattered remains of my love into shape. Him to the dark matter, invisible mass, the gravity holding the cosmos in glass. We sing to the dark that we cannot perceive. Him to the dark matter, the only true creed. He walked through the city in his feathered mask, the beak full of flowers, performing the task of filtering pestilence, filtering dread, of separating the dying from the dead by the quality of breathing he heard at each door. His journal recorded the symptoms in full, the progression of fever, the pull of the body towards darkness. in measured descent. He wrote without sentiment, wrote what was meant to be useful to those who came after the dying. The plague doctor's journal, written in dread, the symptoms of dying, recorded and read by those who came after and needed to know. The plague doctor's journal, row after row. Made him fearless by making him strange to himself. A performance beyond the normal range of personal feeling. Behind the long beak, he could look at the dying and calmly see the clinical data required by the science. The plague doctor's journal, written in dread, the symptoms of dying, recorded and read by those who came after and needed to know. The plague doctor's journal, row after row. He recorded himself in the final pages, his own symptoms matching across all the stages. He documented for others, he wrote with precision until the point where precision gave way to revision of everything clinical into something afraid. The journal survived him by several centuries. Its pages now held in the cold inventories of archives where scholars with clean cotton gloves turned the fragile pages and read how he loves the discipline of observation above his own fear. The plague doctor's journal, written in dread, the symptoms of dying, recorded and read by those who came after and needed to know. The plague
The
doctor's
essence stirs within the vial. By the shadowed moon awaken. Let the arcane light reveal its secrets. The shadows awaken. Bow before your queen. Darkness eternal.
Gothic Vault. Thank you for watching.